Only greetings to you, brethren. I extend my gratitude to the presiding chancellor and to the deputy chancellors, both in administration and academics, respected board of regent, faculty member, program director, course advisor, fellow students. All protocols duly observed. Adegoke Oludoto Newton is my name, a Ph.D. student of theology and church administration at Real Life Christian College and Seminary. And in today's presentation, we shall be looking into the topic, the Crusades. That is, we shall be analyzing the motivations, the consequences, as well as the legacy of the Holy Wars. This paper analyzed the motivation, consequences, and contemporary legacy of holy wars, drawing from primary sources and scholarly literatures. The chapter 1 introduction sets the stage for understanding the Crusades, pivotal religious and military campaigns in medieval history. It delves into the historical context of medieval Europe and the Eastern Mediterranean, emphasizing the socio-political and religious landscape. Feudalism dominated Europe, with the church wielding significant influence, while the Eastern Mediterranean was marked by diverse cultures and religious traditions. The rise of Crusader activity was driven by religious zeal, economic interest, and political ambitions. Crusaders sought to reclaim the Holy Land, protect pilgrimage, and assert Western Christian dominance. Economic incentives like the trade route and the political goals, such as the territorial expansion, further fueled Crusaders' endeavors. The significance of studying the crusade lies in understanding their lasting impact on religious, political, and cultural dynamics. Objectives include contextualizing the Crusades historically, elucidating their significance, analyzing motivations and consequences, and outlining the research methodology. The research serves as a roadmap for subsequent analysis, guiding readers through a comprehensive examination of the Crusades' motivations, the consequences, and their contemporary relevance. The chapter 2 deals with the origins of the Crusades. This chapter looks into the multifaceted motivations that fuel the Medieval holy wars, religious zeal, deeply ingrained in the Christian psyche, propelled crusaders to reclaim Jerusalem and other sacred sites from Muslim control. Scholars like Jonathan Riley Smith and Christopher Timon highlight the significance of this fervor in mobilizing and sustaining Crusaders' commitment. Papal authority, a formidable force in medieval Europe, played a pivotal role in endorsing the Crusades. Popes like the Urban II leveraged their spiritual authority to rally widespread support, as evidenced by the call for the First Crusade in 1095. Thomas F. Medine and Christopher Timon analyzed how papal endorsement legitimized Crusaders' activity, blending religious and political interests. A theological justification provided moral and theological frameworks for Crusaders' campaigns. Crusaders perceived their endeavor as sanctioned by God, defending Christendom and spreading the faith. Concepts like indulgence further incentivize participation. Riley Smith and Martin scholarship sheds light on the religious underpinning of Crusaders' ideology. Economic factors shaped Crusaders' activities, with access to trade routes and resources serving as tangible incentives. Crusaders sought control over lucrative trade routes to the east, fueling ambition for wealth and plunder. Joshua Prower and Jonathan Phillips explored these economic dimensions, revealing the material interest driven Crusader behavior. Politically, the Crusades offers opportunities for territorial expansion and power projection. European rulers and nobles saw participation as a means to extend influence and resolve internal conflict. Stephen Russellman and Christopher Timon examined the political motivations, illustrating how geopolitical interest intersected with religious imperatives. Chapter 3 deals basically with the consequences of the Crusades. It delves into the wide ranging impact of these holy wars, spanning cultural exchange, intellectual resurgence, and socio-political transformations. The Crusades serves as conduit for unprecedented interaction between Western European and the diverse cultures of the Eastern Mediterranean, fostering a rich exchange of ideas, knowledge, and technologies. Crusaders encountered advanced civilization in the Levant, leading to the transmission of scientific, medical, and philosophical knowledge from the Islamic world to Europe. This intellectual infusion ignited a resonance in Europe and marked by a renewed interest in learning and artistic creativity. Scholars like Peter Frankopan and David Levrin Lewis emphasize the transformative role of Crusader interaction with Eastern culture. Frankopan, in the Silk Roads, a new history of the world, underscores the Crusades' contribution in the interconnectedness of Eurasian civilization, while Levrin Lewy in God's Crucible, Islam and the Making of Europe, 570 to 1215, explores how they facilitated the diffusion of Islamic knowledge in Europe. Furthermore, the Crusade precipitated significant sociopolitical shifts, such as the transition from feudalism to centralized monarchies in Europe. European rulers sought to finance Crusaders' expenditures, consolidating their authority and paving the way for the emergence of nation states. The status of women and minority groups also evolved, with women gaining autonomy and minority established network in European cities. In the Eastern Mediterranean, the Crusades intensified power struggle among the Islamic rulers, leading to the rise of powerful empires like the Ayyubis and the Mamluks. Jonathan Riley Smith and Carol Hillenbrand explored their repercussions in the Crusade, a history and the Crusade, Islamic perspective, respectively, highlighting their enduring impact on European and Middle East societies. Chapter 4. The chapter examines the enduring influence of the Crusades on contemporary religious, cultural, and geopolitical dynamics in terms of the religious and cultural memory. The Crusades are remembered differently within Christianity and Islam, shaping perception and attitude towards interfaith relations. While Christians often romanticize the Crusades, overlooking their complexities and impact, Muslims view them as period of invasion and aggression, fueling anti-Western sentiment. Despite hindrances, acknowledging and addressing historical grievances are deemed essential for fostering mutual understanding. The Crusades' impact on popular culture is also significant, with portrayals in books like films and television, perpetuating stereotypes and providing opportunities for critical reflection. Historians like Karen Armstrong and Reuben Firestone shed light on how historical narratives shape contemporary perception of religious identity and conflict. Regarding geopolitical ramification, the establishment of Crusader states left a lasting imprint on the Middle East, contributing to its fragmentation and instability. The rhetorics and imagery of the Crusades persist in modern conflict, with Islamist movements framing their struggles against Western intervention in Crusader era terms. Efforts towards reconciliation face challenges, yet initiatives like interfaith dialogue offer hope for bridging divides. Scholars such as Christopher Tarman and Thomas F. Madden have extensively analyzed the Crusades' geopolitical impact, emphasizing their significance in shaping the Mediterranean world and contemporary conflict in the Middle East. In conclusion, the paper illuminates the multifaceted nature and enduring impact of the Crusades, revealing insight into medieval and modern religious, political, as well as the cultural dynamics, originating from a religious zeal, economic interest, and political ambition. Sanctioned by papal authority, the Crusades left lasting imprint on European and Middle Eastern societies, reshaping politics, fostering cultural exchange, and shaping religious identities. Their legacy persists in contemporary discourse, influencing a perception of religious conflict, interfaith relations, and geopolitical tensions, engaging critically with their historical equips us to navigate shared complexities and strive for a more peaceful and inclusive future. Thanks for listening. God bless you.